Cheating to me is when a student intentionally, takes someone else's work and try to use it as their own, or uses others' aids or things to assist them in the tests that are against the rules.
What usually happens the first time somebody is caught cheating?
Well, typically the teacher interacts with that student, has a conversation with them about what happened, give them an opportunity to explain what's going on. A lot of times, with plagiarism in particular, sometimes students don't quite understand what it is that they did. So that's an opportunity for the teacher to kind of explain, what happened, whether or not if it was intentional, it is still plagiarism, and just kind of help them understand, how they can avoid that moving forward.
So how often does it happen?
Really, for me, rarely. In terms of essays and in terms of written work, ever since we subscribed to turnitin.com, that really has been a great device I think students assume that it's that we are asking them to turn in their stuff to turnitin.com just to catch them, which is not the case at all. It's used as an educational tool to teach students that it is sometimes easy to plagiarize, because it's so easy to cut and paste from an online site and put it into your paper. But Turnitin, we use it as an educational tool to teach students that you just can't do that. You have to paraphrase or you have to quote.
Okay.
So it is a good tool. But since the use of Turnitin.com, I think our instances of plagiarism, certainly on written work, has dropped significantly. In terms of tests and so on, that's more difficult to catch, shall we say. Students can be very clever in ways in which they cheat, probably much more clever than I. And so I think in order to find students who are cheating, you sometimes need to know how students are cheating, and sometimes we teachers don't know. So the people whom we catch cheating, it's usually a very obvious one, but I'm sure there are ways and means about which we know very little.